You know that some people say that introvert people are unhappy people.
Because you might feel happy, but you might feel like you don't want to talk. You might feel happy, but you don't want to talk to other people right now. Like you feel happy, but it doesn't mean you're sad when you don't want to talk to people. It's not always like that. Wow! So wow!
Hi Jen. Hello Franny.
Hi.
Do you know that there are many types of personalities out there?
Yes.
You do? So what are those?
Cool?
Well, they can be. But there are things called introvert, extrovert.
Yeah.
You heard of that?
No. Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about that today.
Will I just be learning right now?
No.
Hi everyone, we're in science class.
But there's something new. Maybe you learned something new today. Okay. Introvert. A person who's an introvert is someone who is kind of quiet, doesn't like to speak up that much, and doesn't like to go in front of the class and speak. Some people don't like socialize, but if they have to, they can do it.
Introvert people like to be alone.
Mostly like to be alone or hang out with small group of people.
Like I do
Like
at
you.
school. But at home, I'm like in a big group.
Small group actually. Me and now, Daddy.
Yeah,
and
that's
Jin.
it.
That's only 4. Okay.
5.
5. Who else?
Me.
Are you including yourself?
Yes.
Oh, so you must be an introvert.
Yes, I do. In the playground, I just sit there, seeing everybody play.
Okay.
And that's fun for me. Usually, singing is not that boring, so I just sing quietly and then I just looked at everybody playing. And some people even do like this in swing. Ah!
Okay.
Sometimes when I bring something fun to play with, I do like this. Like that. Like a fluffy headband. I play with that.
Mm.
Am I weird?
No, I don't think you're weird at all. I think you're so much like me.
You play with a headband?
No, what I'm saying is that I am so much like an introvert.
Yay! You're like me!
You know, I consider myself as introvert.
You're not introvert at all.
I am.
You don't look introvert.
Because I'm with you.
Really?
Yeah. You know, introvert people, they are really outgoing and talkative with people who they're close with. Like when I feel like I'm close to you, I can connect with you, I can feel like myself with you. I talk a lot. When I go to party or when I meet a lot of people, when I get home, I feel like I use so much energy. I feel kind of drained, tired. I was like that. And you want to know about an extrovert?
Yes.
An extrovert is like, extrovert people like to meet a lot of people.
Oh.
They are really talkative, they're really friendly. They want to meet people because they want to socialize. And they tend to feel lonely and loss of energy when they are alone.
Aw.
Really opposite to introvert. You remember Amal?
Yes.
He's kind of like an extrovert.
Really?
He's quite friendly and he's really talkative and quite friendly.
Oh, that's opposite of me.
You know, Daddy, he used to be really, really introvert when he was a kid. But when he grew up, he's adult. When he has to meet new people, he's really extrovert.
People change.
Okay, there's another thing that's called ambivert.
Ambivert. That's cool.
Ambivert is something between, someone who's between introvert and extrovert.
Me too.
You are
I think I
ambivert?
am.
Pigeon say that she's an ambivert, but many people say that there's no such thing as an ambivert. Maybe, but some people say it doesn't exist.
Who?
I don't know, some people say that. So you think you are introvert?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? When is the time that you are extrovert?
At school.
At school? So you like to meet a lot of people and you like to talk to people?
I want to meet people.
You want to talk to people?
But they don't talk to me.
Why?
They have their own group of friends. friends.
Are you consider yourself as introvert or extrovert?
Introvert.
You think that you are an introvert or extrovert?
Introvert.
Really? You feel that? Do you want to be an extrovert?
No. I like the name, but I don't quite feel like it right now. I want to be one, but I can't. I don't know how to be one. I know that it's easy to be one, and it's easy to talk to people, easy to play more, but it's not me, but I want to be one.
You know it's not you.
Yeah, so I'll be me. Easier to be me. I want to be extrovert because I'm usually quiet.
So why you are quiet?
Because I'm shy. I don't know what to talk about.
So you're gonna be extrovert.
I don't know how to be right now. Because every time I try to, everyone thinks that it's weird that a quiet person does that.
Why do you think they are weird?
They said it. I never heard you speak like that before. I don't remember what I said, but it was loud.
Oh, so you usually speak, you are really like soft-spoken person, and all of a sudden you speak loud, and they was like, oh, it's not you. Something like that. It's normal, honey. When new people know me, they thought I'm really quiet and really soft-spoken, but when they heard me laugh, like really loud, they got surprised. They was really surprised, like, oh, I didn't know that you laughed that loud before. You know that some people say that introvert people are unhappy people. Why do you think they say that? And do you think it's true?
No. Because you might feel happy, but you might feel like you don't want to talk. You might feel happy, but you don't want to talk to other people right now. Like, you feel happy, but it doesn't mean you're sad when you don't want to talk to people. It's not always like that.
If someone doesn't understand you or doesn't accept for who you are, how would you feel?
I'll say that I don't feel like changing. Ever. Maybe I want to change, so I change, but right now I just don't feel like changing.
So you don't change for some other people, for some people?
Yeah. I feel like I should change.
You feel like you should change? Why?
I don't really think of that, but I don't want to be quiet. I want to have new friends.
In my opinion, I don't think it's wrong by being quiet. Like, there are times that I told you that I'm so nervous about speaking up, or going to that show, or talking to a stranger. So you think anything's wrong with me when I'm being really quiet to new people? Same. I don't think anything's wrong with you when you're quiet. And it's okay if they think that you're weird. Everyone can be weird sometimes. So, just be yourself.
Yeah, good.
You know what? When I was a kid, many people say that being an introvert is not good. Like, even in the classroom, you get more points when you raise your hand, and when you go in front of the class and when you present really loud and clear, you get more credits, more scores. It happens that end. I think that sometimes I'm jealous of people who are an extrovert because it seems so easy for them to make friends.
They're like this. Can I be your friend? Can I be your friend? So many easy things that they can do.
I feel like sometimes I want to be like them because it's so easy.
I was never jealous of people like that. I choose the way I am, and I like the way I choose.
You know, when I was young, some people came up to me. Maybe he was worried about me. He came up to me and he asked me, you know what he asked me? Are you okay? Are you sad? But that person is really nice though. And I was like you. At the time, I was so happy about myself. When I didn't make when I have normal face, maybe it looked like I'm a snob.
You don't look like a snob. You look like you're tired.
Really? There's nothing wrong with me. I was not sad or depressed or anything. I was just being myself. Maybe because since I am as an introvert.
I'll tell you why people ask you that.
Why?
Because maybe you look like this. And they're like, oh, she's sad. Look, she's sad. She's sad. and then they run to me and they say, "Are you sad?" But we're actually not sad. Do you know why? There's not something wrong with us. It's they just misunderstand.
But what I'm saying is that we cannot really judge people from whatever we know from our point of view. Like I think when we don't use our standard of happiness to judge someone else's happiness, that's when we accept the person for who they are, despite their differences. That's how I think. The reason why I'm saying this not because I want people to understand introvert more, but I just want many introverts to know that they're not alone and they don't feel like it's not okay to be themselves. It's okay to be themselves.
Yeah, it's okay to be ourselves. Yeah, it's okay to be quiet.
Oh, one thing I want to ask you. How do you feel as an introvert when people come up to you and ask you to take a photo?
Sometimes I do let it because it's in a good mood.
Oh, it depends on your mood.
Yeah, but when I'm in a bad mood and frustrated and bored and hot and mosquitoes keep going around my head, I say no because I'm frustrated.
So it's okay for people to ask you.
Yeah, it doesn't just depend on them or me. It just depends on how I feel.
Okay. How do you feel now about being an introvert?
I feel like I can be myself now. Nothing to worry about. Just be yourself. You don't need to change if you don't want to.
Anything you want to tell them?
That's all. That's all I want to say. Because I'm quiet.
Guys.
Yes.
ทุกคน
Yeah.
พ่อไม่อยู่ แต่ว่ามีบางอย่างที่พ่ออยากจะบอกก็คือ ถึงแม้ว่าเราคิดว่าเราเป็น introvert หรือ extrovert ตอนนี้เนี่ยพวกหนูยังเด็กโตขึ้นหนูอาจจะเปลี่ยนก็ได้ เราก็ไม่รู้ไม่ว่าหนูจะเป็นอะไร จะเป็น introvert หรือว่า extrovert ก็แล้วแต่พ่ออยากจะให้จริงอะไรนี่ยังมีความสุขแล้วก็เห็นคุณค่าในตัวเองนะคะ
You said that. Okay.
Thank you for today.
Bye-bye. You're going in a rainbow.